And it's going down like that. Yes. Yes. We in here. Yeah. And it's the daily go get a mism show. You think it ain't when it is? Yeah. You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing. Fast lane, last lane, yo coasting. What's good? What's good? Nah. Emily, you ain't waiting on no co-host. You ain't the co-host waiting on no host today. We on time, y'all. Yeah, no line, y'all. It's going down, y'all. Daily Go Get a Business Show all up in your area. How y'all feeling today? Here it is, Throwback Thursday. Let's get real about relationship Thursday. Let's get real about relationships Thursday. And today, we're talking about that person. The one or the ones that bring out the best in your best and the worst in your worst. Why is it? Why is it that some people can inspire you to be the best thing that ever walked this earth? Why is it that some people can make you do things that you never thought that you could do in a positive way? Why is it that some people can make you feel like you can walk on water or split the seas or feed a whole community with one fish? Let's go. And then you have those other people that bring out the worst in you. Those other people that bring out the worst in you, the ones that have you acting like a fool, have you going out like a park ape. The ones that have people talk about that's the real you. That's the real you. You know how people always think that the bad side of yourself is the real you. I don't know why she swallowed the fly, but I know that she ain't that fly. That's my guy. Let's get it popping, y'all. Daily Go Get a Business Show all up in your area. What's going on, T. Carey Wright? T. Carey Wright is all up in the house, and Robin Mink is back to do her thing. What's going on, Robbie Rob? It's so good to see you, mama. Oh, yes, it is. You think it ain't? You think it ain't? I know where it is. And we're going to get it popping right now on the Daily Go Get a Business Show. How y'all feeling? Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily. The Daily Go Get a Business Show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752. AKA Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R's. The Daily Go Get a Business Show all up in your area. How y'all feeling tonight? Today it ain't nighttime yet, but it is 7 p.m. 7:03 to be right and exact. And today on this 9th of July, hotter than July, baby, hotter than July, baby. This is Let's Get Real About Relationships Thursday, Throwback Thursday, and we're talking about the person who brings out your best side and your worst side. You know what I mean? That person that can bring out the best in you. It might be your children. It might be your mama. It might be your daddy. It might be your brothers and your sisters, your favorite cousins, your best friend, next door neighbor. Somebody that always pushes you. Not really physically pushes you or even tells you what to do. But for some reason, when they're there, they are like your good luck charm. They are like the person that gets you on the right track. The person that gets you to see things clearly. The person that turns glasses into LASIK surgery and you can see everything clearly and everything just starts to fit and fall into place. You know, they're the ones who showed you how to be the best. They're the ones that when they come around, they are your Popeye spinach. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know who I'm talking about for you, but I've seen it for myself. For some reason, when this person comes around, it's like you and them against the world. You know, they just seem to be able to bring out the best in you. Maybe they were the first person or the only person that ever told you that you could do anything. And you believed them. You know why you believed them? Because they made you believe them. And they showed you how good or how great you could be. The thing is, you may have relied on this person, came to rely on them, and that was okay. That was okay because they were always willing to be relied on. But they brought out the best in you. If you were scared to fight somebody, you wasn't scared to fight them when they was around. If you were scared to do something, if you were scared to hang jump from a second-story window, they were the ones that got you to stop being afraid of heights. If you were scared to get in 5 feet of water because you was only 3.5 feet, they got you to get up in that thing and survive. They brought out the best. They were the ones who brought out the best in you. And hopefully they're still here. You know what I'm saying? They're still here. When you was about to act a fool, when you was about to do something crazy, when you was about to do something off the wall, I got a pimple on my back. God damn it. When you are about to act all crazy and do something that wasn't very well thought out, when you are about to just go off the deep end and start wilding and get yourself in a whole bunch of trouble, when you are about to throw caution to the wind, all caution to the wind, and just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm going for mine. They were the ones to be able to get you to be like, nah, let me think about this before I do it. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't throw my whole future away. Maybe I should think about this a little bit more, a little bit longer, and a little bit better before I go ahead and do this, because this is too much of a risk. Without them being there, you wouldn't have done that. Without them being there, you would have just went ahead and rocked out. Damn, that's cold. It tastes so good. You know, I usually go with the room temperature water, but you know, I said, you know, sometimes you be in the mood for some cold water. That's pretty smooth. That's pretty smooth. It's raw water too. No lemon, no nothing. Just raw. Tastes good. But yeah, you know, when you were ready to just, you know, display your anger on somebody and really tear shit up to the point where you would have had to answer a lot of uncomfortable, a lot of questions that may have made you uncomfortable and all of that. They were the ones to get you to see the light. When you were ready to drop out of school, they were the ones to show you, no, don't do that. Nah, you almost there and you have what it takes. Don't do that. When you were ready to quit anything, they were the ones that was always there. Like, why would you quit when you the real winner? Why would you ever give up when you are the real winner? They got you to see it. They were the ones who brought out the best in you. You know what I'm saying? And you always wondered, why can't I draw this type of energy, this type of emotion, this type of feeling, this type of action, this type of whatever? Why can't I get it from everybody else? Saboy, Bill did destroy. What's going on, Saboy? What's going on, Saboy? How you feeling, Saboy? You always wondered, like, why is it this person is like magic? They're like magic dust. They like magic beams. They like Spanish fly. They like, you know, like when you drop a acid, you know, hallucinogen drug, you know, have you all crazy, but have you thinking about things in a whole anyway. Why is it that is this person? And you may have had more than one person who was able to do this. But whoever that person is, was, or whoever that person of those people are or were, you always ask yourself, like, why can't it be like this with everybody else? Why do I always have to go for self? I said, why does it have to be a really different way? How come I can't get it over this way? Hey. But yeah, there are some people in some situations, that just seem to be able to bring out the best in you. What's good? Please make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. You know, make sure y'all share the show. Thanks for sharing the show. You know what I mean? Please share the show and make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Get a Business Show on this July 9th, and we are talking about he or she who brings out the best of the best, brings out our best, and our worst. Did you know what I'm talking about? So basically, we're talking about the people who are able to bring out the best in you, the best in your personality, the best in your ability. You know what I mean? Bring out that inspiration. And yeah. So, you know, on the flip side of that, we're going to talk about the people who bring out your worst. You know, we got to deal with that. That's always a big question of ours. It's always in an anomaly. Like, why? Why does this person always get me to be mean as hell? Why does this person get me to cuss and act a fool and just you know, really get out of my character? And speaking of being out of your character or acting out of your character, you know how it is. You know, when you have trained yourself, when you have practiced doing the right things and saying the right things and conducting yourself properly, you know, people who don't really know you and people who don't really want to see you do well, they don't think that that's the real you. For some reason, it seems like we as a society look for the best in people because that's the keep it real portion. We really think that people who go with their most negative impulses are the realest people. And I don't understand why, but it seems to be consistent enough for us to have a conversation about it. You know what I mean? When you are the type of person that doesn't let people rattle you, when you are the type of person that doesn't show a lot of emotion, the kind of person that keeps your cards close to your vest, the type of person that keeps the poker face, the type of person that seems to let all the negativity roll off of their back like water on a duck, the type of person that remains emotionally even instead of really big peaks and valleys. People seem to think that you're faking when you do that. And because you have had to practice that, maybe you even argue that there's a level of authenticity that's missing in your demeanor. But that is you, because you are what you practice. And sometimes we don't believe that unless you know, we get reminded or somebody points that out to us. You are what you practice. You know, when you practice lying, you get good at it. You're a liar. You have practiced it. You have practiced deception, lying, being untruthful, shady, deceptive. You know, that becomes you. You can deny it all you want, but that has become you. That's you. We don't like that, you know, that people can see that in us and they call us on that. But listen, the same way that if you practice basketball, shooting jump shots, foul shots, whatever you practice is you. So when people try to tell you that you ain't really what you display because they're really looking for the negativity in you, when you tell them that they don't know you, you're telling the truth. You don't know me like that. You don't have the right to speak about me like that. You are looking for the chinks in my armor. And I do have chinks in my armor, just like everybody else does. But I have practiced being good and doing good. And there are people who have inspired me to practice that. I'm not talking about myself personally right now. But like, you know, I'm speaking in a fourth person. But, you know, people look for the negativity in you. And they say, that's the real you. That's the real you. You know, such and such act like such a goody two shoes. I said, such and such act like a goody two shoes. I said, such and such act like a goody two shoes. We know that she ain't keeping it real with you. I said, such and such act like a goody two shoes. We know that she ain't keeping it real with you. Yeah, she always wears a skirt, never runs around getting all out of pocket like a butt hurt. People don't want to see you. People, I don't know, man. You know, I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna fuck around and say it. It's a shame. It's a shame that our black people don't appreciate black excellence. When somebody displays black excellence, we don't think that they're keeping it 100. I'm sorry, we don't. We do things, we say things to alienate them from the rest of us, as if all of us or most of us have to be some middle of the road, not that good, not that good, not that bad. You know what I mean? Some average shit. You know, you keep it 100 because you don't thwart the your negative impulses. Nah, son, nah. But you are what you practice. You practice being good, you're going to get good at being good. And good is who you are. That's what you are. You practice being bad, the bad becomes what you are. That's who you are. You're bad. And whatever way that takes you, whether you're talking about the Donald Trump version of bad, or whether you're talking about the Michael Jackson version of bad. You might be talking about the LL Cool J version of bad. Whatever. You might be the James Brown super bad. He's bad. Emily, you drink your water room temperature. That's, you know, if you have a heart condition, you should never drink cold water. But tell my mama that. She'd be like, I don't give a shit. I got my defibrillator. My heart is going to be all right. People who have defibrillators, they don't even think that they could die. I know this is off topic, but you know what I mean? You should listen to my mama. She talking about some, you know, it's real hard to die when you have a defibrillator because your heart won't stop. I'm like, Mama, your heart will stop. It's just beating artificially. I'm telling you, it won't stop. You could be there dead, but you won't never be all the way dead. I'm like, I just hope we never find out, Mama. I just hope we never find out. You know what I'm saying? She had a friend. We had a friend in the family who had a defibrillator, the pacemaker, some shit. And he passed. You know, all his bodily functions shut down. He did. He died. And my mama was like, yeah, they had to take the defibrillator out of him so he could die. I was like, okay. My mama's defibrillator brings out the best of the best in her. But anyway, like I said, you are what you practice. You are what you practice. Okay. Yeah, and if you have a heart condition, you're really not supposed to drink cold water because it constricts your blood vessels. It can stop you. It can stop your heart from your blood from flowing freely and pumping properly. So, you know, watch out for that. Room temperature water is really the best water. But they say the benefits of cold water is that it actually helps your metabolism. It speeds up your metabolism just a little bit. Just a little bit. Love a little bit. Just a little bit. Love is just a little bit love. Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on, my Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill. I said my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. What's going on, my brother from another mother, Norris Hill? Thanks for coming on through, y'all. Appreciate me some, y'all. All right, so we're talking about he or she who brings out your best side or your worst side. And we trying to figure out why. Why do some people make us act all like a park ape? And why do some people look for us to be bad? Why do they look for us to be bad? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Why you got to be bad to be real? Got to be bad. You don't have to be bad to be real. You just gotta be real. But sometimes you may question, and other people will definitely question who the real you is. Question who the real you is. All right. All right. Wow. Yep, Emily said it was said room temperature water was better for you. Cool. And David's talking about something. So that's where you get that from. What you talking about? I'm not even sure I'm following you yet. That's all right though. I'm gonna get at you. All right. Norris Hill says no rapper can rap quite like I can. I take a muscle bound man and put his face in the sand. And I'm notorious. I crush you like a jelly bean. I'm bad. So yeah, man. You know, like, so who is the person? Think about it for a minute. Who is the person that brings out your best side and your worst side? You know what I'm saying? And you know how you hate to be around that person or those people who bring out your worst side. Have your blood pressure all high, have your heart rate racing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because it's not that you're afraid of anybody who brings out your worst side, but you know that they're going to bring out the undisciplined part of you. They're going to bring out the part of you that you don't want to see. You know, they spell trouble for you. And you wonder to yourself, like, why? Like, what's going on? What is it about this person? And you know how when you get around people, when you are around people that you really don't want to show your bad side to, like, not now. Have you ever not gone to a party or a function or a meeting or something because you knew that somebody that you really couldn't stand was going to be there, and you almost felt like it was on sight that you was going to lose it, or you knew that you weren't going to be able to get comfortable enough to really shine your good light in this place, and you don't even want to do that. There may have been far-reaching consequences to this, to acting out in this place, and you don't want nobody to see you like that. But you knew that this person was going to be there, and you said, "Damn, this is an important meeting. I really got to get this shit done." But you was like, "No, I ain't going. I'm not fucking going." And unfortunately, that person that brings out your best side, they weren't going to be there. They weren't around. So you had to cancel that trip, cancel that meeting, forego that group, whatever. You know, TK Wright says, my sons make me feel like Superman. Superhuman. Okay. Children, you know, one of the reasons that children may be able to bring out your best side is because a lot of things you do around kids, you know, as you're teaching them, as you are raising them, everything you do around them is new to them. So you really are amazing to them. You understand? I mean, like amazing. Like you do something that a child has never seen because they're young. And they like, Dad, ooh. Or back in the day when we couldn't curse, we would say Danish. Ooh. You know what I mean? You like, I ain't do nothing but open up a jar of pickles. I opened up a jar of pickles. But to them, since they couldn't open up the jar of pickles, I'm so strong. And it can inspire you because you see that inspiration in them. You see how much your small acts mean to them. I mean, your big acts may fall flat sometimes with children because they don't understand what you're trying to do, but they understand the little things that you do that they want to do. Teach them how to jump rope without missing. Teach them how to do a pull-up. Strong. You know, a lot of y'all can't do no pull-ups. Pull-ups are hard. That's your whole body weight resting on your arms, shoulders, and back. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all try to do a pull-up to this day. One pull-up, veins will be popping. You probably won't clear that bar. Pull-ups ain't easy. Takes a lot of practice. Whether you do them this way, which is odd, or you do them this way. It's not easy. But you show a child how to do that shit, they like, okay, you know, climb a tree or climb a rope. You know, children be like, dang this. Ooh, wow. Blow bubbles, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You are their first Superman, Superwoman, whatever. And a lot of times, seeing what you're giving them can give something back to you that they will never understand. You know? Because they think that you can do anything. And then you start believing it like, yeah, so, yeah. Shit. You know? So, yeah, I can dig that. I can dig that T. Carey right. I can dig it. Robbie Robin Ming says, an ex-friend pushed my buttons too many times. I had to let her go. She was so negative and a big-ass liar. Okay, so, you know, but did she bring out your worst side? Because some people have an isolated event or you know, they get on your nerves. But I'm not talking about just somebody. I'm not talking about just Steve Urkels or your who are some of the other sitcom pests? But anyway, you know, I ain't talking about your Steve Urkels. I'm talking about somebody that when you see them, you know that your day is about to be bad. Your day is about to take the turn for the worst. It's sort of like when a cat out in the streets sees a dog out in the streets. Because a cat and a dog will never get along out in the streets. If that cat is from out in the streets and that dog is from out in the streets, there is absolutely no chance that they will ever be friends. Dogs and cats only get along in captivity. In the house, domestically. They have to be grown up around each other or be put in a position where they are unable to hurt each other. Out in the streets, that ain't going to happen. So I'm talking about the type of person or the type of people that become your dog to your cat self, or your cat to your dog self. Like, yo, you know how animals get when they see an enemy, they like, oh. You know, they don't be having that I'ma just let it go face. They be having that, oh, it's about to be on. Oh, it's about to be on. Yeah, it's about to be on. It's about to be on, right? So yeah. So, you know, that's the person that you want to stay away from. That's the person that you don't want no part of. Okay. So when I say somebody brings out your worst side, I'm talking about somebody who consistently gets on your bad side or brings out the worst in you. And I'm not saying that this person that you're talking about isn't that person, Robbie Rob. I'm just saying. Okay. Emily says, I would love to. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. And then David says, I can't believe after all these years, I still let this one person bring out the beast in me. And at the same time, bring out the best in me. Really? So you have somebody who can do do both? What you talking about, Nettie? What you talking about, Annette? Annette, what you talking about, Annette? Annette, what you talking about? What you talking about? Robbie Ming says she was full of it. I blocked her. I can't deal with her no more. She made my anxiety start up. That might be the one. That might be the one. Annette Davis says my supervisor definitely brings out the negative side of me. But I know that if I let loose, I'll soon be unemployed quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now you said that she brings out the negative side in you, but does she bring out the worst in you, Annette? You know, because okay, let me explain a little bit farther what I'm talking about when I say somebody brings out the worst in you. When somebody brings out the worst in you, they can make you do something. They can make you do bad and at something that you do well. Like you can probably shoot jump shots like water. That person come in, boing, brick, boing, backboard, brick. Like, even when you're trying to get it right, like, all right, shot, fuck off. Shit. Hold on. Okay. Off. Backboard. Rim shot. Like, fuck. Why they have to come? What a fucking... That person brings out... That person, for some reason, can make you do bad at something you do good in. You got to give a speech. You talk all the time. Talk more than me. And you normally get right through to, get through it. All your talking points are always mapped out. People love the way you do it. You just 1, 2, 3, opening, mission statement, 1, 2, 3, closing, out of here. But this person have you up there like and yeah, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's not what you do, but that person will make you do it. And at the same time, you're so thrown off by their energy because you know that they're laughing at you, or at least that's how it feels to you. When I say they bring out your worse than you, you may openly blame that person for something that you did wrong. If it wasn't for such and such, I would have won that competition. I would have like, you know what I mean? How can a motherfucker make you lose a competition that was fixed for you to win? Like your own mama voted against you. Like, what the fuck? Mama. Well, baby, you wasn't on it tonight. You just wasn't on it tonight. I lost $100 voting against you. But I think that you'll be able to be a better person for it. I really do. I think you'll be a better person for it. Now, I'm not now on the positive side. I'm not gonna make you pay me back that $100 I lost voting against your ass. But the other person was just better than you tonight. There was no way I was going to be able to vote for you and have them be like, the only reason he voted for him, she voted for him because I was his mama. I couldn't have it, not tonight. Our black people our black people. I ain't gonna get into that yet. Not yet. But yeah, that person that brings out your worst in you. And then David says, my supervisor is a man, and he tries to taunt me with Trump politics. Okay. You know what? He found your red button. He knows how passionate you are against Trump. So he just... Yeah. So he basically has a cheat code to your bad side. That's not even fair. But you can control that. You can. You may feel like you can't control it, but you can. Because you gave him the cheat code. Think about it. You gave it to him. How would he have found it if he didn't, if you didn't display, or maybe you haven't discussed politics around him, but he just makes you mad on the inside. Maybe. Only you know. So you should tell me. Robbie Ming says, okay, wait. That says, the first person that I was talking about, someone who I love and respect. I hear that. Love and respect. Robbie Ming says, my daughter and granddaughters bring out the best in me now. T. Carey Wright says, my kid's father definitely brings doom and gloom whenever he's around. Everyone avoids. Wow. The human beatbox was as good as Dougie Fresh. Dougie Fresh had more beats, but the human beatbox had more bass. Buffy shit was... Y'all was listening to some Fat Boys. I was listening to some Fat Boys yesterday and today. I was like, yo, Buffy shit. Yo, man, human beatbox shit was hot, boy. Yeah, that bass, the sound was like, yo, Doug. I was like, Doug, man. Doug, you got the beats, Doug. You do. But, the human beatbox shit was just funkier than yours. Like, he had that deep Fat Boy bass. That shit was all that. How you do it? That shit. That was my shit. I was listening to Can You Feel It? Can you feel it? That shit was dope, son. This shit was dope. Okay. My bad. It is Throwback Thursday, though. Shout out to the Buffy, the human beatbox. Rest in peace. No, so it says I wouldn't have had some legal woes if it weren't for one person. My drinking didn't help either in those younger days. Alcohol and legal troubles. Alcohol and legal troubles. Legal. I totally understand, overstand, ain't feeling it, don't like it, but know what you mean. Daily Go Get a Business Show, y'all. He or she that brings out the best, your best, or your worst. And that says, there was a guy that was in the group that every time that I posted something, he used to come at my neck on a regular, drove me crazy, and I didn't even know him. Yeah. Because a lot of people on the internet are dickheads, and that's a problem. And it's funny because the internet might be the place where somebody can bring out your worst side. Have you on there hating, have you in, listen, let me ask you, be real with yourself. Have you ever been in a situation where you knew that you was hating? You knew it. You was ashamed of yourself and hoping that nobody noticed. But you look back on the shit, you was like, it felt like they took you that far out of character. You know what I'm saying? Like, like everybody, they do something regular or whatever, and you ain't feeling it, and everybody else is pretty much feeling it. They the kind of person that makes you say, man, why y'all all on this nigga dick? Fuck. Yeah, they all looking at you like, ain't nobody on nobody dick. On a dick? What you Yo, what's up with her? Yo, what's up with him? He make you yell out, man, that shit he ain't even all that. She ain't even all that. Please give me a break. Y'all like this shit? You know what I'm saying? Get you thrown off the balcony and beat up like a Democrat at a Trump support rally. You know what I'm saying? At a Trump rally. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Somebody who will make you openly hate. Make you actually openly hate in front of everybody. And make you do it more than once. Like, oh, fuck. Emily says, Annette, okay, wait. Annette says, yes, Omar, I have, and I didn't like it at all. I'll be the first to admit it, and I still feel that way. I know how it be. Listen, Annette, I've played myself more than twice, more than 10 times. And I beat the shit out of myself over it. To the point where nobody else could beat me up worse than I beat myself up. But, like, it happens. It happens. Like some people get up under your skin, and it's fucked up because, they put you in a position, or you feel like you're in a position where the more you try to control yourself, the more out of control you feel. Because you feel that anger, that frustration, that call to action just welling up in you. And you're like, man, fuck it. What the fuck is this bullshit? Yo, man, no, we ain't doing this. No, And everybody looking like, hey, Annette, what's going on? The other man looking, hey, Annette, what's the problem? What's the problem, sis? What's going on? Get the fuck out of here. You know what? Okay, let me give y'all, this is the best way I could put it. And this is going to be a little sensitive. So a little parental advisory on this situation. Somebody that sexually assaulted you, somebody who raped you, somebody who molested you, somebody who got away with the shit, somebody who date raped you is getting a fucking award. They about to receive some kind of humanitarian award. And you like, yo, no, fuck this. You ready to turn that shit out? You understand what I'm saying? That kind of shit. Like, if y'all didn't know the real him today or the real them today you're gonna know. I'm not having this shit. Now, this is going too goddamn far. Yeah, like that shit. You know? Like, nah. I'm not letting that go down. I'm not letting that go. I'm not gonna let that fly. That kind of shit. That kind of shit. Somebody who has done you wrong is receiving some type of award, and he or she has everybody thinking that they the best thing since sliced bread. The fuck out of here. And you like, nope. I'm You want everybody to learn the truth today, and you wind up looking like the bad guy. He ain't do nothing to her. She just mad. She hating because he don't want her no more. Or, they used to mess around and, like, you like, no. Now, do y'all understand what I'm talking about? Do y'all understand what? Do you underdig? Do you fit? Do you underfeel me? That kind of shit. That kind of shit. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill, says, the thing is, others see that person for how they are. Some people will stay on the same hamster wheel all their lives. That's true. Annette Davis says, yes, Omar. Wait, no. And it's nothing anyone can say to change how I feel about them. I understand. I know what you're saying. I feel what you're talking about. We ain't playing. But yeah, man, this is Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. If y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel. And y'all can call in if y'all want to. 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get ahead, no fire behind, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get ahead, never fall behind, baby. Daily go get him is the show. He or she who brings out your best, or your worst. I mean, and a lot of times we have to reevaluate or evaluate properly what we consider a win to be. A lot of times we get the whole winning situation fucked up. And I'm glad I don't hear it as much as we used to hear it. But I used to get so tired of hearing people say, like, these chicks with these weaves. No. These ratchet chicks out here are winning. I used to see that on social media so much. These ratchet chicks out here are winning. They winning. Like, what the fuck are they winning? What have they won? And it's really a hate type of thing, because it's really just saying that the men that you would like to be with, it seems like these other chicks who are not as worthy as you are getting them. Sounds like a personal problem, and it is very personal. It's mad personal. But at the same time, that's the way you're feeling about it. So these chicks that you feel are beneath you are seeming like they are winning to you, and they are winning because they're bringing out they're making you stop looking at the good in yourself, and they're making you devalue yourself, and almost seeming like they are making you want to switch sides, stop doing your thing and do their thing, as if you would fit in, and you wouldn't fit in. You wouldn't fit into that. That's not you. but somebody is making you hate. Anticipation. Anticipation. Ooh, it's making me hate. Bringing out the worst of the worst in you. Bringing out your worst. It ain't got to be that way. It ain't got to be that way. You know, we have way more self-control or ability to control ourselves than we give ourselves credit for. You know, a lot of times we allow other people to dictate the way that we're going to be, and it's sad that we would do that because we hold the key, we hold the cards. And then David says, I'm pretty sure that there are people who bring out the best, who I bring out the best or worst out of them. I'm sure. And I'm sure that you know who some of the people are. And you know that the role that you played in it. I'm sure that you know. I'm sure. You know, a lot of times we don't want to acknowledge. A lot of times we don't want to acknowledge our part in things. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to acknowledge the part that we play in certain shit. Stop that shit. This is crazy. Hold on. Huh. But yeah, we know, you know, when you're pushing somebody's buttons, whether you're doing it on purpose or whether, you know, you make a mistake. Now, when you have been brought to the attention that you are pushing somebody's buttons and you're not really doing right by them, by what they're saying, you, most of the times we make a choice. Am I going to stop doing the shit that I was doing, or am I going to push through? Like, man, fuck you. Who is you to be getting done right by? You ain't nobody. You ain't nobody. None. Well, at least we know that we do have that choice. You know what I'm saying? Now, which do you choose to do? Do you choose to bring out the best in the people that you deal with? Or are there people out there that you say, look, I'm blocking this motherfucker today? Guess what? They ain't getting nowhere if I'm here. They are getting nowhere. Nowhere. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And well, should I say you'll see? Because, you know, sometimes things have to be brought to our attention before we can make a change in anything. Sometimes things have to be brought to our attention before we can make a change. Excuse me, before we can make a change. But we do control that. We have total control over that. Total control. Should we choose to exercise that total control? There are people who white supremacy brings out the worst in them. I don't think, you know, white supremacy is a terrible thing. And one of the most terrible things about white supremacy is that people try to sweep it under the rug or make excuses for it, like you just being too sensitive, like racism. You know what I mean? Like such and such, that wasn't a racist comment. You know, it was an insensitive comment, but it wasn't racist. Everything ain't racist. You know, you can't play the race card all the time. You can't play the race card all the time. You know, when I hear black people say that kind of shit, it makes me want to bug out. Fuck you mean? I can see if we're in a comfortable situation and you just out of the blue just start bitching over how you don't feel like you can get ahead because the white man is keeping you down. I can understand somebody straighten you out on that. But don't tell me that when you see people being beaten in the streets and nobody having justice served to them, don't tell me that I'm playing a race card or like this can happen to anybody. How come in all the videos that we see of somebody being of the cops beating up unarmed people or being very brutal to people who aren't resisting, how come we never ever see white people in those videos? Is there some secret vault? Is there a secret vault of videos where white people are beating up on white people and, you know, just really being where white people are really being brutalized by other white officers or black officers? Like, is there, like, is it out there? Is it out there somewhere? Because I have never seen it. I've never seen it. And a coincidence can only happen once. So you're not going to tell me that I'm playing a race card when I say, like, yo, the cops don't give a fuck about about black people. They don't. They must not think that black people feel pain or that they bleed externally or internally. They must not think so. Have you ever held a billy club in your hand and you feel the weight and the power of that thing? And you see the cops hitting people over the head, like, yo, you be wondering, like, how the fuck didn't his skull crush? And yo, man, when I see shit like that, it drives me crazy. Robin Ming says, I have friends
90 seconds
who have low self-esteem and are talking down on themselves. I try to boost their self-esteem. That's a good look. Emily says, it's out there, believe it. So what's out there? You telling me that there are videos out there of white people getting beat up by other white officers? You know, being beat up like with their arms cuffed behind their back, and they still getting the shit beat out of them. I like to see that, because all of the videos that I see of white people resisting arrest, I've seen them take billy clubs from the cops, fight the cops, take the billy club from the cops, hit the cops with them. I seen them take the gun from the cops, and they still go to jail alive. Never seen that shit with a black person. So Emily, if you know where some of these videos are, I want to see them. And I want to know why white people aren't protesting in the streets like, yo, these fucking cops, they are crazy. Look what they did to me. This is white on white crime. I want to see
10 seconds.
I want to see it. And then David says, what really got me was Republicans comparing abortion to black men being killed by police, saying murder is murder. Murder is murder. So a murder that I'm not fucking with that. I understand what you mean. Boy, do I understand what you mean. Yeah, that's a deflection. That's a deflection, and I could totally understand how that would really get on your nerves. Narciso says alternative facts, reverse racism. Neither exists except in the minds of the racists. I get a kick out of mushing that shit right back in their face. Oh, mushing that shit right back in their faces before they bring the best of the worst out of me. Emily says, I'll be sure to send you next time I see one. Shit. You see how you got to be like next time you see one? But I bet you can find a brutal black video, a police brutality on a black video. All you have to do is go in your groups, pick one. Boop. Oh, here's one. Here's another. Here's 10 more. Like, they have so many of those videos, you get tired of seeing them. Like, I don't want to see this shit no more. It almost seems like we making it up after a while, right? Let's do these birthday shout outs and get on the body here. Listen, we have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious July 9th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are number one out the box. My brother Robert Sewell in the house. G-Town, stand up. Pulaski Town, stand up. Word up. My brother turning 53 years old today. And Samid Patah. Happy birthday to you, Samid. And also Laquanda McCullum. Happy birthday to you. And Vinzwalia Holyfield. Happy birthday to you. And Charlanda Shriek Wilson turning 43 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And also DeChantel DM Locust turning 46 years old today. My fault. And also Charvelia Lovett turning 38 years old today. Happy birthday, Charvalia. And also Dwayne D Smooth, comedian D Smooth, Dwayne Break. D Smooth, that's my man right there. Happy birthday to you, Dwayne. And also Sister Nayari. Happy birthday to you. And Jamila Coleman, happy birthday to you, Jamila. And Yvonne Bonnie Lee, turning 49 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Bonnie. And last but not least, my girl Pamela Kennebrew. She be doing a lot for her community. That's my peoples right there. Happy birthday to you, Miss Kennebrew. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious July 9th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out. Rock on and do the damn, to rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on, do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, hey, yo, seriously, I mean, real. He or she who brings out your best side and your worst side, yo, like I said, self-control. It's all about self-control. You can control this whole thing. It's all up to you. It's all on you, baby. My old dad told me how you live your life is all on you, son. And it really is. You know, you don't have to give anybody power over your emotions. You don't have to give them power over your actions. You know, all of that, I wouldn't. The only reason I did it is because the only reason that I did it is because, you know, you didn't take your time. You didn't lose control. Wait, no, you didn't take your time. So you lost control. Cool it now. You got to cool it now. Ooh, watch out. You're gonna lose control. Cool it now. You got to slow it down. Ooh, watch out. 'Cause you're gonna fall in love. Cool it now. Slow it down. You're gonna lose control. All right, y'all. Let's get on the body here, son. Hey, yo, son. Hey, yo, for real. Word, mother, for real. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Listen, I want y'all to have a good night. Throwback Thursdays all up in your area. You know, like if this was a typical Thursday night in the summertime, y'all would probably be going out to get y'all little Friday Eve drinks, turning up, drink your little margaritas, get your little food, buy your little crab legs and shrimp, and do your thing, yo, ball out like pimp. But unfortunately, the pandemic is in full and total effect, and it seems like it's getting worse. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I swear, I don't know. This shit seems surreal, but listen, I want all my people to take care of yourselves. I want y'all to be healthy. I want y'all to be happy. And I want y'all to be awake and aware. So please take care of yourself. Protect yourself. Wear your PPE. Wear your mask. Wear your gloves. You know. Be smart about it. Know what you're doing, and stay away from the negativity. And that's negativity in the mental, emotional, and the physical. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all my people make it to wherever that place is that you want to be. Where I wanna be. All right, y'all. So tomorrow night for another daily. Go get a Miz show. You know, I said daily. Daily go get a Mism show. I said the daily. Daily go get a Mism show. I see y'all tomorrow night, you know. All right, y'all. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Love you all to death. And I resuscitate you and love you right back to light. Peace. Holla back, Blog Talk. All right, and then I'm out of here. Love is love. Don't forget to share that show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Press that like button. Peace.